Hello, today is Friday, January 7th, 2021. I keep losing the exact date of the month, but definitely it's a Friday. No matter how hard it is, the clock always turns, ticks, and the time flies, time flows, and it's a Friday. TGIF. So, as a one of my topics for daily English reading, here's some interesting article about a man harvesting methane to power his bicycle, his motorbike. That's interesting. I always thought that we can capture methane up to certain only very small certain amount of quantity because we need to pressurize the gas for the matter to turn it into useful source of energy. So when you go out and try to collect gas using, I don't know, vinyl, plastic bag, or some sort of things, sort of containers you have at home, you would be limited in the amount you can collect from the natural source from the ground. So I'm quite curious how he got the enough amount of methane to power his bike. There gotta be a lot of effort, a lot of pressurization. I particularly wonder if he had to pressurize his container, pressurize the gas in his container. So here we go. Man harvests methane for 8 hours to fuel bike that runs on swamp gas. Mayuka Saha, freelance writer, posted December 30th, 2021. So that is roughly 9 days old. Scientists have long touted methane as a viable source of alternative fuel. The gas is abundant in the atmosphere, plus it is very easily accessible. However, making methane-powered technology whose efficiency is comparable to normal gasoline has remained a challenge. That's good expression. Remain a challenge. Okay? Remain a challenge. However, making methane-powered technology whose efficiency is comparable to normal gasoline has remained a challenge. However, for one Dutch man, it was a welcome challenge. Dutch national Gijs Sharks, an artist and engineer, has come up with a sloot motor. It is a motorcycle with a twist. It runs on methane that Gijs harvests fresh from bogs at the side of the road. From bogs. The inspiration behind his invention is his dream to see a world that is more sustainable. By the way, sloot is the Dutch word for a ditch. How the methane run bike works. A converted Honda GX160 engine for motorcycles runs Shalik's sloot motor. The artist did the conversion himself. As per his website, Sharks made a hole in the engine's airbox. This hole is where the methane goes into the engine. In one of his demonstration videos, Sharks uses a balloon as a substitute methane tank. He hooks it to the opening and the gas inside acts as fuel. The initial start needs a bit of gasoline. However, once it starts, the bike is able to keep running on the stored methane. That's good expression. Stored methane. Stored methane. I don't know. I find it interesting. Stored methane. Yeah, stored methane. Sharks got this idea from a story of a fisherman where he would collect methane while out fishing. Then the fisherman would use it for frying eggs. However, collecting methane is not an easy task. See, it's not an easy task. Collecting methane is not an easy task. It's not an easy task. To collect it, sharks came up with another invention, the plump station. Sharks explains what is plump. Plump, you put something on the ground. Plump. Thump. Plump station. A plump station consists of a collecting apparatus that is anchored to the water, only reachable by those who bring their waders. Okay, that's another good expression. Waders. Special vinyl shoes, plastic shoes you put. It's like overall, it covers more than the waistline, and it is hung over your shoulders to ward off waters. So that's waders. Ward. I don't know, waders. Next to that, there is a pressure pump locked on-site for transferring the fuel to your fuel container. So he uses pressurization. Pressure pump locked on-site. As per his demonstration video, we can confirm that it will need someone to stand quite a while in waders. Essentially, the pump station is an upside-down container. It floats on a box surface where it collects methane. Organic decomposition naturally produces methane. Normally, it takes a long while for enough methane to accrue. But sharks manually hose the bog to accelerate it. Hose. Here, it's more like a horse, but to us, it's very different. Hose the bog to accelerate it. Okay, waders. Then to transfer it to his bike's methane tank, sharks uses a simple bicycle pump. The motorcycle's methane tank looks somewhat like a large balloon shaped like a condom. It sits at the motorbike's back. It sits at the motorbike's back. Solar-powered RV runs without fuel or charging stations. The dreamer, that is Sharks. Sharks says that if he goes for about 8 hours, he will be able to get just enough methane to power the sloot motor for 20 kilometers, a bit more than 12 miles. In his interview with Algemeen Dagblad, a Dutch newspaper, he called that 20 kilometers a priceless experience. Interesting gadget. The sloot motor is a shell's attempt to keep the typical combustion engine alive even in the future when vehicles go fossil free. He also thinks of it as his way of criticizing the general perception to look at big corporations to show them an answer to climate change. He explained that just throwing money at the problem like buying expensive electric cars does not get rid of the oil circuit powering the entire manufacturing process. For Shells, the sloot motor is about reorienting the relationship between technology and humans. He finds it illogical to keep clinging to the idea that growth is equal to progress when it is the cause of the present predicament. Where the sloot motor is not viable enough in its current stage to be a widespread technology. That's another good term, a widespread technology. Internet is a widespread technology. Okay? A widespread technology. Yeah, it becomes accountable now because it's countable. But we sincerely hope it can be developed to a stage where it will be just as common as today's gasoline motorcycles. With sloot, men harvest methane for 8 hours to fuel bike that runs on swamp gas. Mayuka Saha, freelance writer. Mayuka is a content marketer and social media manager with over 5 years of experience in the industry. Content marketer. Mayuk believes, are you Jewish? Mayuk believes in the power of content, how it can positively impact lives, scale businesses, and touch people. Scale businesses. In his spare time, Mayuk likes to read about the latest tech trends and loves to travel in the nature. Me too. You can reach him at Mayuk at thepremierdaily.com. Thanks, Mayuk. Thanks for your material. It was a good material for my daily English reading effort and learning English. I really appreciate it. That was an interesting article. Sloot motor. So let's go over what expressions are memorized or picked up from this article. Sloot, methane, a widespread technology. It sits at the back. Container, pressure, a gas. Remain a challenge. A remain challenge, a welcome challenge, a welcome challenge, remain challenge, remain challenge. The stored methane is not an easy task. It's not an easy task. Pump station, waders, hose the bog for 8 hours. Hose the bog for 8 hours. From bogs. The stored methane is not an easy task. Pump station, waders, hose, a widespread technology. Okay, so Mayuk Saha, thanks for your article. Let's go over to see what kind of he's an interesting guy. He holds the bog for 8 hours. He's very tenacious, a little bit creative. Then let's check out the video where he just pump station. He uses a Honda engine, airbags, hook, the container pressure pump, which is locked on site. Where's the video? Here we go. Pinterest. Where the fuck is the video? Okay, there's a photo. He's a geeky. Is Dutch people geeky and creative and throw the care out the window when it comes to being pressured by peers? Where's the... Damn, I couldn't find the video. Maybe this one? Pinterest. Yeah. Yep, that's it. Thank you. Oh, okay, it opens. Yeah, I'm into pellets. No video. Okay, bye-bye.